In a small dusty village, lived Ravi, a poor farmer who owned nothing but a small hut and a few dying crops. Every year the rain betrayed him, and debt kept growing like weeds in his fields. His only treasure was his old pig, which he loved because it helped him survive, selling piglets and milk. But one day, the pig fell sick, and Ravi's world shattered. The local doctor asked for more money than Ravi could dream of. Hungry and hopeless, he walked through the market, searching for help. There, he overheard a group of men talking about a rich merchant offering a reward to any man willing to marry his disfigured niece, a girl called Gauri, rumored to be ugly. The reward? A healthy pig and 500 rupees. The entire village laughed at the offer. But Ravi saw something else, a chance to save his pig, his life, his dignity. That night, sitting beside his weak animal, Ravi whispered, "Forgive me, my friend, maybe this is the only way." The next morning, he went to the merchant's house and said, "I'll marry her." The wedding was arranged within days. When Ravi saw Gauri for the first time, she kept her face hidden under a thick veil. People whispered, "She's cursed, her face scares even children." The priest rushed through the ceremony. No one celebrated. After the rituals, Ravi was handed the pig and money. That night, he sat outside the hut, confused and guilty. He didn't even look at his new wife. But Gauri quietly cooked for him and spoke softly, "You don't need to fear me." When Ravi turned, her face startled him, a large scar covered one side, but her eyes were full of kindness. Days passed. She worked hard in the fields, cared for the sick pig, and never complained. Slowly, Ravi noticed something strange, the pig began healing. Gauri's touch seemed to bring peace, even to animals. Ravi started talking to her more. He found her laughter gentle, her heart pure. Yet, he couldn't forget why he married her, for a pig. One evening, she said, "I know why you married me, Ravi. But I don't blame you. Life forced us both." He felt his chest tighten with shame. As days turned into weeks, Ravi noticed that villagers avoided Gauri. They whispered cruel things whenever she went to the well. Some children even threw stones, calling her a witch. Ravi felt anger, but also fear. If he defended her, they might stop buying from him. One night, Gauri said quietly, "You don't have to protect me. I'm used to it." Her voice broke something inside him. For the first time, he looked at her scar closely. "How did it happen?" he asked. She hesitated, then said, "Fire. My parents died in it. People called me cursed since that day." Ravi couldn't sleep that night. He thought of her loneliness, her gentle heart, and how she healed his pig while everyone else mocked her. He realized he had married her for survival, but maybe fate had married him to teach him what beauty truly was. Months passed. Ravi's land started yielding again. Rain returned after years, and his pig gave birth to healthy piglets. Villagers called it a miracle. But Ravi knew the truth, everything changed after Gauri came. He began standing beside her at the market, ignoring the whispers. When men laughed, he said, "She's my wife, and my luck." People were stunned. That evening, Gauri smiled for the first time without fear. She said softly, "You don't have to say that to please me." Ravi replied, "I say it because it's true." For the first time, their small hut felt like a home filled with warmth, not shame. One day, Gauri's uncle, the merchant who arranged their marriage, returned to the village. He was shocked to see Ravi's prosperity. He asked suspiciously, "Did you use my niece's money?" Ravi laughed. "No, uncle. She brought me more than wealth, she brought me life." The merchant stared at Gauri and said, "You were always a blessing, but no one saw it." He offered them land as a gift. But Ravi refused. "I have enough. All I want is peace." The merchant smiled and said, "Then you already have everything." Soon, word spread of Ravi's good fortune. Villagers who once mocked Gauri now came to her for blessings and advice. She treated sick animals, comforted widows, and helped poor women earn money. Ravi often watched her and thought, how could I ever think she was ugly? Her scar remained, but her kindness made her glow with a beauty no mirror could show. One night, he told her, Gauri, you gave me everything. She smiled, no, Ravi. You gave me respect, something I never had. Their eyes met, filled with quiet love. A year later, a terrible fire broke out in the village. People ran, screaming. Ravi's hut caught fire too, and their piglets were trapped inside. Without thinking, Gauri rushed in. Ravi shouted, Gauri. No! Smoke filled the air, but moments later, she emerged, carrying 2 piglets, coughing heavily. Her old scar had reopened. Ravi held her, crying. You've saved everything again, he whispered. Gauri smiled weakly. Maybe I was meant to burn once to teach others not to fear the flame. That night, the village wept for her courage. Days later, the villagers rebuilt Ravi's hut. They said Gauri's spirit protected the fields. Ravi would often sit under the neem tree, telling children, beauty isn't what eyes see, it's what hearts feel. Every harvest, he offered the first piglet to the temple in her memory. Years later, people still spoke of the poor farmer who married an ugly girl for a pig, and found the most beautiful soul on earth.